Okay, so we're going to demonstrate the use of the Tinker Omega 125. This is a continuous sand mixer. We have a resin and catalyst coming in here at a ratio of 10 parts resin for 1 part catalyst. So 10% ratio. It's a sodium silicate binder. Inside of this is a big screw that mixes the sand with the resin, and out of this end comes resin mixed with sand, and we can fill up the core box and allow it to cure. So gotta make sure there's air pressure on it, and hold on 1 sec here. We're ready to run. Here. There is the control panel. Power's on. We have pump 1 and pump 2. We can adjust the flow rate on those pumps. And so in order to calibrate it, we can actually calibrate, we can move these up and down a little bit in order to get the resin percent. We're at 3.5% resin right now, which we did recently calibrate so that we know exactly how much resin and sand. In order to calibrate, there's a calibrate button that puts 15 seconds of sand or resin out, and we multiply that by 4 to get the per minute rating. Right now we're running at about 75 pounds per minute with the 10% catalyst, or sorry, 3.5% resin, and 10% of that would be the catalyst. So come on next door here, and we're going to make a pour here now. So I'm going to turn this on. Mixed sand will just come out the bottom of the spout. And fill up the core box. So it automatically cleans itself out. The last little bit of sand is not bonded, so we don't want to use that sand. I'm pressing down with my fingertips to get it all tucked in the cavities. Again, this core box is for the project we're working on today, which is going to be some sailboat parts, and these make something called a tack casting. I use the shearing action as you come across. We're going to let that cure for a little bit, and we're going to make a pouring basin. The pouring basin is where we're going to pour the molten metal, and it gives us a nice, gentle entry of the metal into the mold. Okay, now we're going to let this cure for about, probably this one's about 3 or 4 more minutes.